Ladies and gentlemen, all news around the world, BBC and SBS and ABC and all news Australia and around the world. I have my question. I want to ask leaders, special leaders Australia, all leaders Australia, special Scotty Morrison. This is my question, first my question. How many years children in school they start to learn to teach them sex education? This is my first question to ask all leaders, especially Australia, Scotty Morrison. This is another my question. When you give him children 10 years to lighting a part of her body, he can lighting part of her body, all parts. Why me, when I talk with a lot of people, sex education, sexy, they start to teach them here in Australia to 7 school, 7 years school, 8 years, 6 years. They start to teach these children sex education. Now this is my question. I want to ask all leaders, why the school they teach children sex education. They have 13 years, they have 12 years. This is my question. Why they teach them this sex education? This is another my question I ask them. Why they not blame teachers? They teach them 12 children, 12 years, 13 years, education, sex education. Why not they not blame them school? This is my question to them. You know why when I'm talking, the education, they are very important. Education, they bring a country to grow up. Now, sorry, now look legal how they attack a society in the street. When I go in a stage, I'm doing my campaign to show people to my stage to know what I'm doing. Some they come, they blame me. Ngwa children they know how to see my stuff. Ngumi I have legal. I'm doing. Me, I'm not teaching sex education. I'm not teaching sex education. Me, I'm talking about human rights. Now, and they put in a garden everywhere in the street, underage. When I show them on my page, this is illegal, they are underage. Me, I'm doing illegal, they are underage. And me, when I go on the street, I don't have right to go to ask everybody our age. Now, if someone asks you your age, He said, how old are you? You start to ask why he ask your age. Me, this is not my business. I'm not looking friend in a street to say I'm going to ask him our age. And not to ask someone our age. This is a close education to understand how you have to teach to cheat with society. Now this is my question to ask the leaders Australia. Why may I ask him this question? Also, how supporters they looking how they can attack me, and some teachers they training high school children to go in to meet me in garden. What I'm talking, meaning when I'm show them this is my campaign. I'm not allowed to show this underage my campaign. Now, why me I ask them this question? To show them laws they are not true, and to against they are not true. Them government they against they judge with the criminal, not true. I repeat again, in my street, I'm not teaching sex education. I repeat again, teachers they teaching 13 years, 12 years, education sexy. Why is they not blame them? Why is them they follow me to want to blame me to this my campaign about human rights? To get a solution to saying is illegal to talk with the underage. This is my question to ask him. Today, I meet a woman. He's sitting in a garden. Me, I'm not to give him someone on my paper. Me, I touch like these people to read. When the people are happy to read, he read. When they're not happy, I walk away, you go. And she come to attack me. This I been he sitting with them, with the underage, with the children. Me, when I go in the city, I'm not ask everybody who is the father, who is the mother. And when you are asking me, people have been, I talk with them, they change faces, they look him bad. How he asking me. And when you're going to look these people in the eyes, they not look him good, she move where she go. And this woman you'll find, she work in the government. If she's not working in the government, you'll find this is the people they use women business. How about the pussy? Me, I'm not going to stop to talk her name. Why? Body is all is a body. Now arm is a body, now nose is a body. Everybody they have a name. Head is a head. Ear is a ear. Nose is a nose. Every part they have a name. Now this is my question. When you give him 10 years to writing her parts body, he can writing all her parts name the body. This is, I repeat again, this is the Prime Minister, is your responsibility. Don't think I ask you this question, I'm against you. No, I ask you question to think you can go to TV, you do spread those people business, They want to cause me problem with business to spend a court. I don't have a criminal. Look, you are legal, all they cause a lot of problem. I have another information I get there. This I'm not going to talk to today. When they continue, I talk this another information I see there in the city. And look, it's a lot of the against. And look, it's a lot of the talking about freedom independent. Now they not force them like they force me. This is my question, Prime Minister. Why school they teach sex education the 12 years, the 13 years? And to come to blame society in the street when he talk with someone, he talk with the underage. This is my question I ask you. And in a society, to see how government use longer way judge to punishment society they don't have mistakes they did. When this is I say when teachers they have rights to teach the underage, teach children the 12 years, 13 years sex education, meaning na outside. People he talk with him about sex, they know how to blame him. They know how to blame him. Why they teach them the underage sex education? And to teach them, they know this is not doing sex. I'm going to put my story to this video, my campaign I'm doing, and listen this video, and listen taking as ask your children, all children in school, which year they teach sex education. They tell Australia, they tell you they teach them when they are 12 years, 10 years, 11 years, 13 years. Why they are not criminal? I repeat again. You Prime Minister, you have to protect me. Like me, I protect your country. And I protect you. To sing we can solve violence, society to move distress. To sing we can solve this all violence. I'm not going to continue to talk about this violence. All of my video are talking. Okay. When the government, they want to take me like I'm my enemy, me, I'm not enemy to government. I believe why my video I give them all around the world to ask BBC to ask all politicians. This is my question. Which age they teach sexy to show them sexy education? You'll find the children at 13 years, the 12 years. Another country you'll find the 9 years. 10 years. Now, the training these children 17 to go down. When I talk with them, I show them this is my campaign. With the legal, I talk with the underage. Them to get solution to want to punishment me. Me, I'm not teach them. I repeat again, I'm not teach them education sexy. I'm not teaching them sexy. Me, I'm talking about human rights. When they want to use this, underage, I'm not talk to them. They have to teach them. When you are underage, you are not allowed to talk to people big. They know them, they are underage. So that we can understand this is the underage, this is not underage. And we can ask society, what is your age? When I ask him, what is your age? And is 17, 16, and he called police. He say he asked me my age. Police, he asked me question. Why you ask him age? Why you want to know our age? Now this is to me they can be criminal. SBS All news, share to leaders my video to answering my question, to ask them which year they start to teach sex education children. And when they explain to you them, ask them why you teach them this years, this sex education. And you start to blame the society. They talk with them. They're not talking about sex education. They're not talking about sex.